Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yeah, it's the beginning of a new month. We're in June, halfway through the year, I know, holy moly. Which it can only mean one thing. What did I pick up in May? It's quite a stack for May actually. There was quite a few releases. I picked up quite a few from CEX, one charity shop, some DVDs, a big steelbook tin, and now I need more shelf space. Right, okay, let's get into it then. The top of the pile is up there somewhere. So, yeah, let's start off. Okay, so we're going to start with the DVDs. Now, I only have two. Thank God. Yes, first one is called Ape versus Mecha Ape. Yeah, this threw out the old Kong Godzilla vibe to me, and I figured it'd be just one of those crappy DVD nights. Although it does look quite good actually, but I can only imagine it's going to be trash. It's worth a go anyway. It's worth a pickup, and I think it was only about £5. So that's Ape versus Mecha Ape. Next up we have Bullet Train Down. Yeah, this is nothing to do with Brad Pitt's film. It's kind of like a money cash-in knockoff type of thing. It sounds a cross between Bullet Train and Speed. You know, if the train goes below 200 kilometers an hour, I think it's, or 200 miles an hour, then it'll explode. So it's Speed, isn't it? It's Speed on a train. It does have Tom Sizemore in it, so it might be all right. Again, I don't know how much action there is in it. I mean, these DVD covers make them look fantastic, but when you get to the actual film itself, sometimes it's not that good. But we give that one a go anyway. Bullet Train Down. So that's just the DVDs. I think I picked up one from a charity shop, and I picked this one up from Folkestone. I believe it's called Breathe In, with Guy Pearce and Felicity Jones. It's a bit of a lovey-dovey film, love story. Does sound good. Pound. Yeah, just £1. So I figured I'd get it. Two great actors. It's worth a try. Now, you're going to have to forgive me on this one because I can't remember if this was a subscriber mail or if I picked this up from CEX. I know, when it gets to the point where you can't remember where the bloody hell they came from. Oh, dear me. Oh, hang on a minute. There's the phone downstairs. I'm here doing this. Dad's downstairs in the back having a poo. So no one's answering the phone. Hang on a minute. He's finished his poo. I think it's just me auntie. Always getting interrupted with videos. I don't know. When I don't do a video, no sod phones. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, Daredevil, the Ben Affleck. I won't say masterpiece, but I enjoy the film. It's okay. It's a pretty good film. No, it's not, someone says. Yeah, oh God, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. If you sent this to me as subscriber mail, I'm so sorry. I can't bloody remember without going back through the videos. Anyway, there we go. There's Daredevil. And I was missing this and Elektra. I'm going to stick it in a red case. Why not? Why the hell not? Talking of red cases, hang on a minute. We got a few here. 3. Yeah. I picked up The Hunger Games. And The Hunger Games. And The Hunger Games. I think these were about £1 each or £1.50 each. I only picked them up for the red cases. I don't give a shit about the contents because I've already got the films anyway. But when you're presented with some lovely red cases for dirt cheap, of course I'm going to snab them. So Daredevil is going to go in one of those red cases. Yeah. In fact, hang on a minute. While you're there, let's do it now. Let's swap it out. I know this is a single release DVD, Blu-ray, not DVD. And this is a 2 disc, so it's going to have a 2 hub, but it's a nice red case. Who cares? So let's swap them out now. Okay, so I've swapped it out. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That looks so much better. Absolutely. Yes, there we go, Daredevil. Fantastic. Like I say, it's got a 2-hub thing in it, but I don't know. I might find a DVD or some other crap to put in there. Maybe an animated Daredevil show, who knows. But I'm happy with that. So that is now in a red case. We'll probably do another swap in a minute as well, because there is something else. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so on to the next one. Yeah, these are still all CEX. I picked up The Last Witch Hunter. I didn't think I had this, but I checked the steelbooks because I had an inkling that I might have had it on steelbook, and yes, I do have it on steelbook. So I mean, this was only a couple of quid anyway, £1 or £2. It's got Michael Caine in it, flipping Nora. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the film. I don't think I've seen the film. But that's not the main reason I picked it up. Black case. Yes. It's come to the point in my life where I only pick up stuff from CEX that have got coloured cases. Oh dear, never mind about what's inside it. Anyway, so there we go. So I've got a nice black case for that one. I'll put that to one side in case I can swap that out in a minute. But yes, I do have the steelbook for that one. Okay. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Right, okay. Now, I wanted to finish my M. Night Shyamalan collection. And I figured I got rid of this one ages ago as a steelbook. But when you're a completist, you have to have everything in the collection from that franchise or from that director. And I noticed that I was missing After Earth with Will Smith. And I picked this one up. I had to pick this one up. I've got this. I've got The Last Airbender in my collection as well. The only problem is I forgot I already owned it. Oh, don't do this to me. So, here's something unique. Is there anybody out there that's got 2 copies of After Earth in their collection? I very much doubt it. So, yes, I got 2 copies. So, I'll just stick one back in the collection, and I'll just take another one to a charity shop. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I think I need to start cataloguing my flipping movies. Oh, dear me. Okay, right. Let's get to the next one. Next one, we have an exceptional film based on the incredible true story called Tracks. I don't think it's about speedway racing or some shit like that. It stars Adam Driver and Mia Wasikowska, I think. Leave Everything Behind. There's lots of camels and stuff and desert. So it looks like a bit of a kind of like English Patient, maybe love story. It's from the producers of The King's Speech. It's a remarkable true story of a young woman who leaves her life behind in the city to make a solo trek through 2,000 miles of sprawling Australian desert. So yeah, it might look nice, whether or not the story's any good, but we can give that one a go. We always like to give things a go. Next up, I picked this one up from CEX up in Maidstone. Who here doesn't like the Eagles? Come on, admit it. No one. Yeah. Okay, everybody loves the Eagles. The story of an American band. And yeah, I picked this up. Do I have anything in the Eagles Blu-rays? I'm not sure. I don't think I do. So this is kind of like the story of the band. So yeah, I think this might be out of print. It does come with a little booklet in that. So I'm always up for me music Blu-rays. There's not too many music Blu-rays. We've got shit tons of DVD music, you know, videos and things, but there's not that many Blu-rays. I'll give that one a go. I'll probably watch that one with Dad because we've seen the Eagles a couple of times and he's a big fan. Right, next up, a World War One film, which gave me vibes of 1917. I don't know if it will when I watch it eventually. And, you know, eventually is about 6 years from now. This is Journey's End, Innocence Lost, Courage Found. This stars Sam Claflin and Asa Butterfield and Toby Jones and Paul Bettany and Stephen Graham as well. Yeah, so yeah, it looks like a bit of a World War One trench warfare type of film, 1917. Give that one a go. Oh, okie dokie. Right, here's the other one I picked up. This is Electra. Yes, it's electrifying. Jennifer Garner. This is kind of like the cousin of Daredevil, not in the film sense, but the movie. You know, it's like its long lost cousin. Those two go together. You can't have one without the other. Yeah, there we go. So that is Electra, and you know what I'm going to do now? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to swap it out with another red case. So don't go anywhere. Go and make some toast with a Grogu toaster. Yeah, that always works, doesn't it? And hang on a minute. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I am back. Yes. Blimey, that works even better than Daredevil. Look at that. That is bleeding awesome. Fantastic. So when we put Daredevil and Electra together, that's definitely electrifying. Yeah, I've got chills. They're multiplying. Fan-bloody-tastic. And they're gonna look good on the shelf as well. So yes, I'm very happy with that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Excellent. Right, that's that sorted. So colour coding complete. All right, let's carry on. Oh look, guess what? We got another red case. I might leave this one in a red case though. Okay, so next up, still from CEX. I picked this up. I do already own this film. What a surprise! As a steelbook, but I've never seen this as a lenticular before. I picked up Sin City 2 with a really nice lenticular. There's a lot of depth in that, and it is the 3D release as well, which I didn't even know there was a 3D release to the Sin City films. So yeah, there we go. So Eva Green, I can't remember her bloody name. Is it Eva? It's Eva. either, I don't know. Yeah, so there we go. So already comes in a red case, so saves me the time. But it does work. The black and the red, that really works. It's a shame about the purple and the blue. This one does actually come with just one hub there as well. But I figured, you know, yeah, I've got it on steelbook, but a nice 3D release. It does say 3D, doesn't it? Yes, it does say 3D. Yeah, a nice 3D release with a really nice lenticular. Don't know if it's got a 2D version. It might just be a 3D disc. Doesn't say. Yeah, because it's just a 3D on the disc. Anyway, there we go. So Sin City 2 on 3D. Still on the old CEX stuff. This is a series from Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. I believe there was only one series, but I think there might have been a special. Somebody mentioned a special. This is Life's Too Short with Warwick Davis. And this is kind of like in the mould of Ricky Gervais's Extras, that sort of thing, you know. Kind of like a clip show. It's a fiction. Yes, he stars as a fictionalized version of himself. Johnny Depp is in it. Helena Bonham Carter. I think we've got Sting, Liam Neeson. So there's loads of guest stars in it. And I think, oh yeah, you've got Sean Williamson, Barry from EastEnders, Keith Chegwin, and Les Dennis. I think this is the one where it was Cheggers Plays Cock, wasn't it? I haven't seen this in a long time, so that's definitely needing a watch. Yeah, comes on 2 discs. Very funny. I'm glad that I found the Blu-ray for this, because, you know, I like to hunt out these classic shows on Blu-ray. They had this. There is Derek out there, but I think Derek has only got one series on Blu-ray. And I also have got Come Fly With Me as well, with the you know, the Little Britain spin-off. I've got that on a Blu-ray as well. But yeah, had to get that one. Had to get it. Next up, we got a bit of John Travolta and Denzel Washington in a remake. The Pelham, was it The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3? Yeah, old Travolta plays the villain on this. He plays it best when he plays the villain. Yeah, it's a supremely suspenseful and ace thriller. It's been a while since I've seen this one, actually. I think I've only ever seen the original once, so I might need to watch the original. But I do remember that I did like this. Okay, next up I found a bit of Arnie, Collateral Damage. I think this might be out of print or hard to get hold of. 10 times better than most other action films. Depends what action films they're talking about. But yeah, I had to get this to add to the Arnie collection. Yeah. And recently also I found another Arnie one, The Sixth Day. I think this might be out of print as well. And oh God, this is the cloning one, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't seen this one in ages. It might be time to do like an Arnie marathon at some point, because I'm watching Fubar and really loving it at the moment. It's kind of like a TV version of True Lies, because the TV version of True Lies was not very good. So there we go, The Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense, I keep calling it The Sixth Sense. It's The Sixth Day. Oh dear. Next up we have The Woman in Black. This is Angel of Death. So this is not the one with Daniel Radcliffe, but it's the... Is it a sequel or prequel? I don't know. I think it's probably a sequel, but I don't think it's linked at all. For some reason, I was expecting it to be in a black case. But there we go, yeah. So I've heard it's not as good, but I shall still give that one a go. Hang on a minute, I need to take a swig. Get awfully dry when you do these videos. Yeah, especially when you talk as much as I do. Okay, next up we got some Taron Egerton, or some people call him Egerton. I think it's called because he's called Eggsy in the Kingsman films. But no, I call him Egerton. It is Eddie Eagle, so it's the story of Eddie the Eagle, you know, the skier. Haven't seen this. Hugh Jackman's in it apparently. Taron Egerton is really good, so we'll see. Found this one in CEX for £4, I think this was. This is The House of Gucci. All-star cast. Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, Jared Leto, Jeremy Irons, Al Pacino, inspired by true stories, and it's a Ridley Scott film, so really you can't go wrong with any of that. But I do remember there was a bit of controversy around the film, or bad criticism, I can't quite remember. But Jared Leto there, that's good makeup. That's really good makeup. I'm always interested to see Lady Gaga acting, because, you know, first and foremost, she is a singer, but she can act. She's a good actress. She was fantastic in American Horror Story. I think it was the Hotel series. But of course, sorry, dust. you sit still for so long, your glasses start dusting up. Yeah. What was she in? Oh, in The Shallows. Shallows. I can't remember the name of the film. Oh, A Star Is Born. That's it. Yeah, she was good in that as well. So it might be worth a try. But for £4, who cares? Next up, I found this one. This is Tora. Yeah. 40th anniversary. It includes the extended Japanese cut. I've never seen any cut, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I really do want to give this a go. And I think I'll put that... In fact, hang on. Don't go anywhere. This is more about swapping cases out than anything else. Never mind the bloody movies. Let's just swap the bloody cases over. Right, I'm going to take my last Witch Hunter, which I've already got on Steelbook, and I'm going to put Tora in it. So don't go anywhere. Right, okay, so the last Witch Hunter now has a blue case. Wow, that flipping works. Wow, that really works. That is fantastic. I love that. Yeah, way better than if it had a red case on it. You know, sometimes you have to go black. Once you go black, you don't go back. So I've been told. Anyway, yes, really love that. That looks fantastic. So yeah, really happy with that. That front with a black case. Oh, that just screams class. Unlike me. Right. Oh no. Oh no. Right, okay, so I found this in a charity. No, I didn't. I found it in CEX. Yeah, we're still on CEX. We ain't got to the good stuff yet. Oh, so this is some of the good stuff. But I found that with a really nice mint slipcover, Conjuring. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't got that in the collection, have I? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, dear me. Anyway, yeah, so I'm keeping one of them anyway. I've already promised one to someone on the big Pauly group, so yeah. Okay, right, moving on. Oh no, I need another black case. Yeah, I picked this one. I picked up Scream 4. Yeah, I definitely need another black case, or maybe a red case. Oh, maybe maybe that will look good in red. Oh, maybe in black. Oh, Paul, just get on with the bloody video. Never mind about your bloody cases. We're going to swap it out anyway. You know I'm going to swap it out. Anyway, so I've got Scream 4. Still missing Scream 3. So there we go. So, do you know what I've got left? I've got another Hunger Games with another red case. See you in a minute. Stay with me. Please stay with me. I will get to the end of the video. But you know me, I like doing my case swapping. I like colour coding my collection. It just makes life more interesting, and it shows you that your life's really that dull when you've got nothing better to do than to swap out coloured cases. Oh dear me, what is going on? It'd probably work better with a black case, but I don't think I've got any spare black cases at the moment. And then, actually, do you know what? I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to have a lot of blue cases left over. Scream 4. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think because if I'd used black, there'd be too much black. I think that looks pretty good. I'm actually happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's all that matters, isn't it? Right, that's enough of the swapping cases, I promise. Right, okay, so that's that lot done. What are we moving on to now? Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, now we are actually moving on to the standard Blu-rays. Flipping hell, it's half hour in the video and I haven't even got to the standard Blu-rays yet. Okay, next up we've got Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Do you know what? This will look good in a... No, I'm only joking. Yes, there we go. I think I swapped this case out, didn't I? Because a lot of these thin ones now come with eco cases, and I don't like eco cases in the collection. I did see this one at the cinema. I enjoyed the film. I actually think the first film is still the better film, even though a lot of people think this is the best film. But I still had a lot of fun with that one. That's Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Picked this one up just last week. It's a film by Tommy Lee Jones. This is 3 burials of Melquiades Estrada. Yeah, so it's a good Western type of film. It's been a while since I've seen this. I think this is actually a new release. I'm not sure if it's been out on Blu-ray before, but this is on 101. This one I imported. This only cost me £12. This is That Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks, the Tom Hanks music kind of a biopic of a fake band, yeah. But this includes both the extended cut and the theatrical cut. Now, let me tell you something. Liv Tyler's in this. This is a good film set around kind of like a fake type of Beatles band. Bloody good music. I actually own the original album when they did the film. This is marked down as, where are we? Is it on the back here? Yes, it is. It's down here as Region A. It is an American import, but it's not. It's multi-region, so don't worry. You can pick that up. Comes with one disc. What surprised me is that I looked at the time difference between the standard version of this and the extended version. There's an extra 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it's like the standard version is like 1 hour and 50, and the extended is like 2.5 hours. I didn't know there was like a 2.5 hour cut of this, so I'm definitely going to give that one a go. And because I've never seen the extended version, but yeah, this is really good. Yeah, I picked this up on Amazon for about £12. Pretty sure it did come with an eco case, but I swapped it out. Yeah, so there you go. That Thing You Do. Okay, this is also a new release. This is one of the Asian war science fiction films. This is called Restart the Earth. It's down as The Last of Us meets Starship Troopers, but I also think there's a bit of Day of the Triffids in there as well. It does look good. I watched the trailer. It looks really exciting. Looks like a really high budget Day of the Triffids. So yeah, it's worth a try. That's the thing with Dazzler Media, or I like to call it Bobby Dazzler Media. That's the thing about them, is that they always bring out a lot of like Asian cinema, and we get a lot of the war epics and stuff like that, like the 800. Okay, next up, well, this is actually my copy. Is it the Protégé? Yeah, this is my copy, but I did actually buy one. I imported one from Germany, and of course I completely forgot that I already owned it in the collection, so I sent mine to Jamie Powell. So that's actually the one from my collection anyway. So it's not really a movie from this month. Not that copy, but there was another copy, but I'll still include it. Does that make sense? Nothing you say makes sense, Paul. Yeah. Of course, this one, this is a Guy Ritchie film, a recent release. This is Operation Fortune with Jason Statham. Haven't seen this, although it's been on, I think it might be Prime. It's been on Prime for a while. It's also got Josh Hartnett in it, and Hugh Grant, and Guy Ritchie. Yeah. Definitely going to watch it. Definitely got to watch that one. It doesn't have reversible artwork, unfortunately, so you can't get rid of the ratings logo. That light's going to fall over in a minute. Yeah. What we got next? Okay, next up we have two TV series releases from Ridley Scott, and these were in the 2 for 15 in HMV. So I picked up Raised by Wolves, the complete first series, and the second series as well. So when these came out, they were probably about either £25 or £30 each, but I picked them both up brand new with slip covers, both for 15 quid. What can you say? That's cheap. Going back to a Dazzler. They also release a lot of streaming TV shows as well. We've got C coming out soon. That's the Jason Momoa series. the morning, is it the morning show that was on Apple? So it seems to be like they released a lot of the Apple TV shows. And I had to pick this up. I picked up For All Mankind. I love this show. It's a kind of like an alternate look at the space program. You know, what if Russia actually landed on the moon instead of America? How would that change and mold the space program? So yeah, it's a drama. It's a really good drama. So I really enjoy it. Just waiting for the new series. And each series kind of like revolves around a decade of the space program. So yeah, these are really good, really good. I'm just waiting. I mean, Dazzler, like I say, Dazzler kind of release a lot of stuff that's on Apple. I'm just wondering, I wonder if they'll ever release the Tom Hanks film Greyhound. That'd be really good. I want that. I want that on a Blu-ray or a 4K. Yeah, because that's a really good film for the old sound system. Plus, I don't mind the film. It's a good war film, no matter what people say. Next up, oh dear Lord, yes. Next up, we have a bit of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. I did watch this. I will talk a little bit about it in my one of my review series coming up when I can be bothered to do it. Yeah. Blood and honey. Yeah, it's just taking Winnie the Pooh and putting kind of like a I Know What You Did Last Summer type of scenario to it, or Scream or Halloween, that sort of stuff. What we got here? Next up, we have Tom Hanks again in A Man Called Otto, and I haven't seen this, but I've heard it's really good. He's kind of like the American version of Victor Meldrew. He's got a cat down there, so I'm sold. Yeah, fall in love with the grumpiest man in America. Yeah, so this was a German import, but my very good friend Mr. Richard Hollyoak, RH Media, actually did me a slip. He did me not a slip, an inlay, an English inlay, which is perfect, absolutely perfect, fantastic. Thank you for that again, Richard. That looks fantastic. Oh dear me. Oh God, blimey. Paul, you got to get bigger tables. Yeah. Next up we have Hallelujah with, what's her name? Jennifer Saunders. This is set in like an old people's wing in a hospital. Geriatric ward. Yes. Geriatric. Wasn't she in the Spice Girls? Wasn't she? I don't know. Yes, but it does look good. It looks funny as well, and it looks a bit sad, and it's got Judi Dench, so I don't care. I will give that one a go. Again, slim case. Think it came in eco. I'm not sure. Right, okay. I can't reach that one because there's too much in the way. Yes, I can. Okay, next up, I'm actually going to take this one out of the container because I put it in one of these protectors. I need to get a slimmer one, because it's not exactly the right size. So this is the second series of the Chucky TV series with the lenticular. It did come with a standard array, but I also bought the steelbook as well, because I just love that steelbook design, and I figured I'd just swap it out. So both of my seasons now have steelbooks rather than array. I think AJ did the same with his as well. It just makes it a better package. And I sent the first series to Jim Jam, Mr. Millership, and also the second series as well. So he's going to have the complete Chucky series as well, with the array. So yes, that was season 2. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. I swear that's going to fall over in a minute. That's leaning. That is like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. A Leaning Tower of Pizza. Oh, yes, please. Right, okay, let's move on to the 4Ks. Right, okay, so Cocaine Bear. Yes, we have Cocaine Bear on 4K. Not even anyone in America has Cocaine Bear on 4K. So very strange that we got released, but they didn't get a release over there. Weird. Maybe it's to come. But anyway, this includes an alternate ending as well and lots of deleted scenes. This is the Maximum Rampage edition. Fantastic. And yes, it comes in a black case, because of course it's 4K. I believe the Blu-ray didn't come with a slipcover and came with a blue case, but you know me, if I'd bought the Blu-ray, I would have swapped it out for a black case. Yeah, so this was a fun film, some hilarious moments in it. Maybe not too much bear action. I would have liked a little bit more bear destruction action in it, but it is what it is. And somebody pointed out to me that the sleeve is actually reversible. I know the Blu-ray was, but I never even bothered to look to see if the 4K was. So we got that on one side, and then we have that on the other. So yes, it is. It's reversible. Yeah, I'm not so sure on the other sleeve, the other design. I mean, whatever takes your fancy, eh? I mean, it's the same design as that on the disc, but for me, it's got to be that one. Yeah. So that is Cocaine Bear on 4K. That's going to have a rewatch very soon. Next up, we have Brotherhood of the Wolf. This is the 4-disc extended director's cut. Brand new restoration. This has got Monica Bellucci and Vincent Cassel and Mark Dacascos. I did watch this a couple of weeks ago. It was an interesting film. It was a French film, I believe. It was sent to me by one of the studios to review, and I enjoyed it. I did a review for it as well on the channel. So that's Brotherhood of the Wolf. Next up, we have a bit more M. Night Shyamalan, or Shamalama Ding Dong, however you want to say it. And this is Knock at the Cabin. I enjoyed this film. This was good. Some good acting in it. Dave Bautista was fantastic. Rupert Grint is in it as well. And the ending wasn't as strong as I was hoping. You know, I thought it was going to be a bigger twist on the ending, but it was an enjoyable M. Night Shyamalan film. Yeah. Bit of disaster action now. This one I picked up a couple of weeks ago. This is Deep Impact. Very good film. Yeah, this came out exactly the same time as Armageddon. And I still think Armageddon is a better film. Yeah, it's a more crazier film, but this is a bit more kind of like serious, this film. Deep Impact. There we go. Next up, we have we're on to the steelbooks. Yay! Right, we're on the last stretch, people, and it's only taken an hour. Oh dear. What most people can do in 10 minutes, I just stretch it out. Oh. Right, okay, so I noticed on my Fast and Furious collection that I was actually missing a particular steelbook. And I wanted this version of the steelbook. It's Fast and Furious. It is Fast and Furious, but it's Hobbs and Shaw. Hang on, let me just remove this. Let's just take that off. Okay, because, yeah, there we go. Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, because I do remember that the English version didn't have a title. It didn't have any of this text up there, and it was all white. All white? Yeah, and I knew that there was a steelbook out there with the title on it, and I had to pick it up. Then we have a really nice spine title there. Of course, it's the other way around because it's foreign. And we have the back there, which is very minimal. So it's kind of like a continuation. But I'm really happy that we've got the logo there. And 4K the Blu-ray and the inside artwork as well. And I bought this one off eBay for a really good price. And it came absolutely mint. And it was packaged so well. I mean, it probably took me about 20 minutes just to get into the packaging. But there we go. That's Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. Next up, we have a bit of Gerard Butler in Plane. Yeah, I had the 4K for this. I was also sent the 4K from one of the PR companies because I forgot that they were going to send it to me, so I bought it as well. What a twat. Yes, so I gave one away. Yeah. And I think I I gave that one away and I sold my copy. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is the plain. This is the 4K steelbook from Germany. So it's got some nice artwork on there. Got some artwork inside and artwork on the discs as well. And yeah, this is an enjoyable, like 90-minute adventure film. You know, it's nothing that you're gonna yell home about, but I enjoyed it. I really did. Yeah, so there we go. So that is plain. Next up, we have, oh yes, we have Creed 3. Yes, do you remember the shenanigans for this? Yeah, I had like 3 copies of this. I can't believe I had 3 copies. I got a damaged copy. I contacted Zavvi. Next day they sent me another one. It was a damaged copy. And I finally got a 3rd copy. In fact, the giveaway is still over on the shelf there because I'm giving one of them away. So I'll be drawing that very soon. But I finally got one. I finally got a minimal damage. The only damage on it is that little kind of like pin bit at the top there. Very minimal damage. So I'm happy with that I got this copy, you know, because I didn't want another damaged copy. But Zavvi never asked for the others back. You know, these are like, what, £30 steelbooks, so it's like 90 quid's worth of steelbooks, and 60 of it ended up just going in the trash, really. So I did sell one of them to somebody on the big Pauly group, and the other one is up for giveaway. So anyway, that's my copy. Okay, let's do this one first. This one I picked up from, actually this is a CEX release. I forgot about this one, but because it's in the steelbooks, I picked this one up. I was meaning to get this on a steelbook a long time ago, and unfortunately I missed out on it. It's Arctic with Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, it's basically, you know, Tom Hanks's Castaway, but out in the Antarctic. After his plane crashes. So yeah, I enjoy that film. Haven't seen it for a long time, but just Mads Mikkelsen and the elements. And the last of the main steelbooks is Quantumania. Yep, this is the Ant-Man and the Wasp. And this had a bit of a delay. I thought it got lost at one point. What was supposed to be 48-hour delivery turned into like 5 days. It was stuck in some depot, some Royal Mail depot. But there is the steelbook. It's got some nice spot gloss on it. It does have a mark down it. It does have a kind of like a line down it, but it's not too bad. And there we go in the back. And then when you open it up, you get a nice picture. So there we go. So that is Quantumania. Now, on these steelbooks where you get like these little pockets like that, do you just keep them in them, or do you just put them in a big box and then just put that separately? Because I kind of feel like, because there's no title on it, I always like to keep these ones together because it forms part of the artwork. It also means that you don't have to put them in a protector, you know, because they got the cardboard around them. Okay, so that's the steelbooks. Oh dear me. Oh, how can I reach this one? And I've got one left. Oh dear me. Oh. That will save the biggest one for last. Yes, we have the Superman 5-film collection, 1978 to 1997. Basically the Christopher Reeve movies. It's got 5 steelbooks in there. You know, the common misinterpretation, it's a 5-film collection, but Christopher Reeve only did 4 films. But there's 5 steelbooks. I was going to call it the Wrath of Khan. Why am I calling it the Wrath of Khan? Superman 2 has got the theatrical version and the Richard Donner cut as well on the same disc. Well, on the same steelbook. And the 5th steelbook, it's not well, it is a steelbook, but there's no movies in it. It's actually collectibles like postcards and booklets as you can see, stuff like that. So yeah, I had to get this. You know, I love collecting these tins. I've got to try and find a space for it now. Yes, that's not going to be easy. Oh dear me, thank flipping Nora for that. So I think that's it. I think we are to the end of the Blu-ray haul for the month of May. It did nearly take an hour. I apologise for that, but there was quite a bit to get through, plus quite a bit of case swapping as well. But I might trim this down a bit at the moment with a bit of fancy editing, because you didn't want to see me just swapping out inlay sleeves, putting discs in, taking them all out. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Now I've got to spend about an hour or two trying to find spaces in the collection to put that lot. Yeah. That's not going to be easy. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.